I am live. If you're seeing this red live button, if not, you're on the replay. That's great too. Just type in hashtag replay. Let me know that you stopped by. Got to figure out my things here. It's been a while since I've been in my craft room, honestly. I've had eye surgery and survived, which was fantastic. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't great either, but you know, I guess it's part of the experience of a blind lady. Okay, today I want to put some hardware and hopefully some pages into this book cover. I am very behind on this book and need to do some catch up. So this book the papers are by Line Dot Arrow and Mandy from Sunflowers Indoors. When you're getting here, say hello. I'll try to see you. My eyes are still crazy. Everything's crazy. My grandbabies just left. And yeah, it takes a while to catch my bearings after that. All right, let's do this. We need to put some holes and eyelets in this book. I'm going to use black eyelets because I think that will look great. Had to go shopping from my eyelet store. All right, let's see. Do I want to use a template? To use a template or not to use a template? Well, let's see. Is this the right size? It is. Look at that. All right, that'll be nice. Okay, let's just cut this off here. And then I'll know that'll be a perfect template. I'm going to make a 2-signature book in here. And finally get some pages in here. It'll be so great. If you wouldn't mind pouring the coffee for me, I'd love it. Just share the video out. Hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. And the Artistry Collective is brought to you by Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. And on Wednesdays, we do a live craft and chat little channel hop. We start with me here on the West Coast. And then we go to New York to Leah with Make All the Things With Me. She always makes fun things. And then we go to Christy. And she is in Maryland for Christy's Crafty Cottage. And that is our fun little Wednesday live hop. All right, so I love this. I love how this book cover is coming together. And I am hoping to get some pages in here. So what I want to do is put my little thing up here. Going to push this guide in. Hey, hello there. Whoops. Is that Mama Christine? Nope, that's Diana. Hello, welcome. Okay, so we could fold this in half and make the signature about right. This works better actually if you have cardstock rather than chipboard, but this is just what I have laying around, so we're going to use it. And sorry if you hear that disturbance, that is the neighbors. Okay, there we go. So we'll do like that. And then the eyes are not so great, Diana. I still have this bubble in my eye, and they said it'll last for maybe another 5 more days. I don't know. Vision hasn't really returned right. Everything looks crazy. Headache is still there, but you know, we're just gonna make it work. Hey, there's Leah from Make All the Things With Me. Yeah, I feel like an eye surgery survivor. My poor friend that lives in Virginia, she and I are kind of like medical twinsies. If you look in the mirror, you'd probably see us both at the same time. And she's had 9 of these eye surgeries. And oh man, I don't know if I'm down to do 9, but I guess you just keep doing what you have to do one at a time, right? So I hope it works for me. I hope it does everything I need it to do. And I've kind of changed doctors now because the last one that did my injection right before surgery, he didn't really warn me when he was coming, and I flinched and the needle like skipped a beat across my eye and made me bleed all over, which wasn't great. Hi, Janet. So now that I've had to do the eye surgery, the other doctor passed me off to this eye surgeon because he does more specialized patients, which means my condition is not what he wants to deal with in surgery. So, but surgery went great. The doctor was nice. His team was nice. The facility was nice. And I'm having to do all kinds of drops like 4 times a day. And he does the eye injections as well. The surgeon does. So I'm just going to switch to him. he also asked me if I have any questions and really pays attention to me, which the other doctor, I asked questions and he would tell me it's complicated, and that basically implies I wouldn't understand, or maybe he's not smart enough to explain it. I don't know. But it made me, feel a little uneasy, like, why isn't he answering my questions? So I have to get, hi, thanks, Leah. Thanks for that. I have to get eye injections every month now, and I don't know for how long. My retina still hasn't chilled out. Okay, what is going on with this book? I need to just clip it in place, I think. Stop moving around. The template just doesn't want to stay where it needs to go. Sometimes I'll make a mark, and instead of, punching over the template, I'll just use the mark. And that can work really good, but I'm just being, I don't know if I'll see it today. So I can kind of see the template, and we're just going to roll with it. That doesn't feel like it's right in the right place. There we go. Aha, got it. Got it. Yeah, so YouTube has introduced all kinds of new fun little things. You just saw Leah sent me a little gift. So thank you so much for that, friend. I love it. And, not everybody, hi, Sherry. I know not everybody can send a gift like that. So if you just hit a thumbs up on the video, that helps too. And you're just being here, giving me some watch time, sharing my videos out. I've got another video I've got to work on tonight for a collaboration. It's supposed to go live on the 26th, and I've got it kind of started. And my partner for that one has already made her video, I'm sure, because she's going out of town for the holiday. And yeah, so I either can work on it tonight, which I'm kind of beat tonight, or tomorrow when I get home. And I'm sure tomorrow would be just as tiring. So I hopefully will work on some of it tonight. We'll see. It's going to be a pretty great video, though. I've already started it, like I said, and my partner and I have some really great things up our sleeve. That's for the collaboration with Rach and Bella Crafts. Okay, let's see if we got everything we need from this template. Whew. And then we'll put some black eyelets in. I think that's going to be really beautiful. I was tempted to do blue because there's accents of blue all throughout this book. Look how beautiful. Oh no, what happened? I think Christy might be sick. I think that's what she's saying. I don't know. I'm getting messages, but I can't really read them. Leah, are you here? Is Christy not able to go live tonight? You're also exhausted. Oh, there's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. We had both babies here today, and we had to do all of our Thanksgiving prep. My mother-in-law has pretty much wiped her hands of this whole thing, although she said she wanted to be the planner. But she said today she got mashed potatoes and gravy and pies. And if we want other pies, we have to get them. We'll have to bring the stuffing now. We have the yams. We have the cranberry. We have the meat, both kinds of meat. So basically, we're just using her house, I guess, is the plan. And my daughter Alyssa was in the hospital for a night last night. So she's out. She got out today. So she will be there, which is great. She's feeling a little better. I think, honestly, she was just dehydrated. So, I can't wait to see the video. Yay, yes, it's going to be fun. The collaboration's been going on all throughout November. And I haven't gotten to watch many of them because I've been busy and these eyes just don't really want to watch much lately. They try, but they get tired. I'm supposed to blink a whole bunch, they told me. I don't know if I've been extra blinky or not. Probably not. Eyes feel really tired.
So all that stuff that didn't work on the truck was because the turn signal thing warranted for me was the wrong one.
Oh no.
That's one from Napa, and now everything works.
Oh, that stinks. So you took it all apart for nothing. Twice. Mr. Frapps been trying to fix the farm truck. And he took the whole blinker housing thing off and replaced it with one that was warranted, and they gave him the wrong part. So of course it didn't work, and it made things worse. And he got a new part today, and now it's happy again. Can't not have wipers in this state. That would just not be good. Okay, there we go. Eyelets are in. I just need to set them. So let's make sure we got the right settings. We want A and 1. A1 for 3/16. Those are the bigger ones. Here we go. Kind of squish it. That's the fun part. This book cover is coming along so great. I absolutely love it. This is going to be a book I think I'll cherish for a while. I really love everything about it. And even the collage paper that I used turned out with a 79. That's my birth year. So that's really cool. I love that. Got lots of Tim Holtz things here. The fabric is Tim Holtz fabric, Tim Holtz collage paper, Tim Holtz little plate that says live a story worth telling. So who knows what I'll put in this book. Okay, everything's set. Let's turn it over and just take a quick look. Make sure everything looks as it should. Yes, look at the beautiful setting on those eyelets. I love it. Now, if you don't get this kind of a setting on your eyelets, sometimes, you know, it's okay if they don't completely star out like this. Sometimes they'll bend in little pieces, and that's okay. Eyelets are probably manufactured like 1 million at a time or something, and they're just made from a cheap metal. So sometimes, and then they blast them through a sprayer, or they dip them or whatever. So, you know, they're not given a whole lot of attention to. They're like, I don't know, they just mass produce them. And what size is this book? This is a Reader's Digest book. You can kind of see the pattern through there. I covered it up, and let's take a ruler to it and just take a peek. I believe they're 5 by 7 with a 1.5 inch spine, I believe. Let's just gander at it here. This is the front, and yeah, it's about 5.5 by 7.5. Okay, I was pretty close. And then like a 1 3/4 inch spine. And we're gonna do 2 signatures. Oh, there's my cat. Hi, Mr. Fanta. He's been scared and hiding because the babies have been here. He does not like visitors, but he especially doesn't like the toddler screaming, running around all over the place kind of visitors. Not at all. Not a chance. All right, so I've got some beautiful pages that I will start to fold and cut down here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the back of them, but that really doesn't matter right now. I just want to get them folded. I also have some fun little bags here that I can run through the texture fade. So this one will go in there. Look at that beautiful one. I love that. And it even has a fun piece of tape here. That was just from whoever packaged it. These come from Mr. Frapps gets parts for his CNC machine, and they put them in these bags, and I keep them. Hi, Janet. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Spread the word for me. Pour the coffee. Tell everyone I'm here. It was kind of a, am I going to make it kind of a decision to go live? And I was really hoping to. I don't like to scoot my grandbabies out the door. And my one grandbaby lost. She was playing with a toy, and her sister took off with it because they're 2 and 3. And then she wanted to take the toy home because it goes to her dollhouse. It was a little vanity. And then we couldn't find it. And man, she was devastated. She was bawling. I was like, it's okay, we'll find it. And I think she's just super tired because neither of them takes naps. So, oh boy, it's a lot. All right, I don't know which thread do I want to use. I could use white. I could use rose gold. Let's see. Of course, I want some that's not right there. Always. And I found these fun papers. These are not by either of the ladies. These are just Paper Studio, but I think they're kind of fun. It looks like just book page, but it is scrapbook paper. It's not vintage or anything like that. Okay, here's the threads. Let's see what we can get into. Find something. Maybe silver. Could do some silver. These are elastic because I want to do a slipped spine or Mindori, whatever you want to call it. I call it a slipped spine because I can slip things in and out, and I love it because it gives you a lot of flexibility. And, you know, if you don't have all the pieces for your book, you can at least get going. Get some pages in there, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's find our book and get to stringing here. And these elastics you can find in the jewelry section of most craft stores. In the beaded section, they have it at Hobby Lobby. I think that's where this one came from. And a lot of times you can even find them on clearance sometimes when they clear things all out. And when they do, and I see them, I stock up. I always leave one for someone else, but if there's, you know, 2, 3, 4, I stock up. So it is a good time. And I know all kinds of things are on sale right now. I might come live on Friday and show you guys some of the things that I have been working on. We have a tool that was developed by Mr. Frapps and myself, and it's even been machined here and all the things. So we're excited to release that. And then on Saturday is we moved the Thursdays with Friends that normally goes live on Facebook. We moved it to a Saturday because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So we are at Thanksgiving Eve today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know some of you don't celebrate it today if you're not in the United States, and that's okay. You know, whatever your Thanksgiving Day is or something that you celebrate, just like it. We hope it's a wonderful day for you and your family or friends, or however you spend it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to clip this off because it's starting to unravel. Hate when it does that. So annoying. Okay, and I'm going to trim this other piece here. There we go. I think we're good. We're going to put this through here. And then here's where you have to decide if you want these tails on the inside or the outside, like your little tie, or if you want it at the top or the bottom. And a lot of times, I really prefer it to be at the top, but this time I don't think I'm going to care because I want to put in another little piece of hardware, if I can figure out what I did with it, that will allow me to put a dangle there. And I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to go right back through the loops. It makes a double loop on this bottom one, but I don't care. I'd rather have the tie on, tie on the inside. Did I lose it? Oh, I did. Bear with me, guys. These eyes are so tired. They're tired from lack of sleep and exhaustion from chasing 2 toddlers around. My grandbabies are 2 and 3, and the one is pretty good. She just, the 3-year-old, she just likes to watch a lot of videos, but she gets into my YouTube now, and she changes some of the settings, and she did that today. I've got to go back and check because she was in my AdSense picture on accident. I try to lock the screen. I wish YouTube would allow it to actually lock so it's just on the video that she's watching. I don't mind that she watches it, but I don't want her changing all my settings either. Sometimes, like on my Peacock now, it pops up stupid captions every single video, and I have to go in and shut it off manually. I don't know how to make it stay off. Okay, here we go. We're going to tie so I don't drop it this time. Here we go. And so since my pages, my book is 5.5 by 7.5, my pages will probably be 5 by 7-ish, maybe a little less. All right, there's one tie, and it's starting to come apart. See how it unravels? I hate when it does that. That's because it's got this silver coating over it. I'm tying again just for good measure. I'll probably put a little dollop of glue on there too, just because. And then I don't want it to unravel anymore. And we'll put this thread away and start getting some pages in this book. I'm so excited. I am loving this one. This has a fun texture fade so you can feel the bumps of those letters. And then I have a beautiful little typewriter from the collection that I want to put in here. Okay, let's trim this off. We're not going to need it, I don't think. Sometimes I leave the tails if I'm undecided, but on this one, I already decided, so it can go. And then I'm going to put that little dollop of glue on my tie down here. So how's everybody's day? My daughter was here with the babies today, and we prepped for tomorrow. We got our sweet potatoes or yams. I know those are different things, but we have our yams prepared, so it's all in the container ready to go in the oven. We make they're canned yams, and then we put coconut brown sugar and pecans, and then it bakes. You can put a little bit of flour in there too if you want to make it more like a strudel, but we're trying to refrain from that so Alyssa can eat something because she has celiac disease. Hey, Tam, can't stay long. That's okay. You're probably doing all your prep stuff for tomorrow too, although I heard you're staying home. So that'll be interesting. All right, so we're finally going to get a page in here. I feel so far behind. We had Thursdays with Friends last week. I had a substitute because I was having surgery. And I was definitely a little out of it when I came home. So a huge thank you to Cheryl for filling in for me. And look at these beautiful papers. It's all about libraries and books. And Natalie from Line Dot Arrow and Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors have really done a beautiful collection. I just love it so much. I haven't got to play with it as much as I wanted to. I've already started playing with the Christmas one that Natalie has coming out. Oops, that's a page. And yeah, I just got to try to get caught up now. Okay, there we go. These out of the way. Oh, I've really made a mess in here. No surprise. Are those more papers? I had a bunch of papers that printed all wonky. So annoying. I think these are the wonky ones. Yeah, look, it's like a fluorescent green. I don't know what was going on with these. This is not what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like this beautiful one. So if you get weird color printouts, you can still use them as backing. Like it'll just hide in there, but it's definitely not as beautiful as it should be. Okay. All right. I don't know that I printed the whole thing again, so let's just go with what I've got going here. And at least get a few pages cut down to size. Oh, look at this. This is what my printer first printed out compared to what it's supposed to actually be. It's so crazy. Like this is supposed to be this. Or no, this one's the good one. This one's the weird one. Okay. It was running out of ink that day and the ink was printing all crazy. All right, let's see. Cut these. I really like this one a lot. And oh, there we are. Oh, there we are. All right, we're back. Sorry guys, I have no idea what was happening. It just looked like it froze. I don't know what it's doing. So I'm just going to use the measurements. If you've never done this before, we want the pages to fit between the eyelets so that we don't have to. Some people put a little slit here and put the string or elastic through that slit. I don't like to do that because it makes the page pretty fragile in my opinion. So I like to make it smaller than the distance that I have here for my eyelets. So I'll just fold this up and I'll use this little scrappy piece probably to make some fun paper clips or a little pocket or something of that nature. So we'll go ahead and cut these down. And that'll give us at least 2 pages. Oops. And you can tear them, you can trimmer them, you can scissor them, you can cut them however you like to cut them. Just don't lose the spot where you're supposed to cut. And I will have to do something with this because look at this beautiful piece that I cut off. I love these flowers. I think that would be a really pretty paper clip. So I'll have to use this to do that. Okay. And I probably will cover up this lady, not because she's hideous or anything of that nature. I just don't usually work with people that aren't my own people. You have to go get pellets, is that what you said? Yeah. Okay, I'll be here. Yeah. We've been doing all kinds of last minute, go get this and prepare that. And my mother-in-law turned 80 this year. And I have not been in good health, but we're going to have, I think, 12 is our number that we're going to have this year. So that'll be fun. We were going to have 16, but then my stepson decided not to bring his family, so they're going to somewhere else. So it's been crazy prep for Thanksgiving Day, and I have so wanted to get in the craft room. Just get in here. I almost didn't do it today because I'm so tired, but I thought, no, I really need to come and see my friends, put my hands on my book, see how things are going. Okay, so I love this page. Let's use some prize ribbon ink and bring out this this texture that I've got going on here. I think this will be beautiful. So this is prize ribbon distress oxide. We're just going to edge it in here. I still want to get the sides here pretty good. And I could take this out. That's the whole purpose of doing the slip spine, is that you can take it out like this. I just got ink everywhere too. Good job. I like that you can take things out and just work on them like this. I could also put this little piece, ooh, maybe right there, and we could see the flower outside of this bag. Let's see. Will we be able to see it enough, or would it be hidden? I don't want it to be hidden. It kind of be hidden. What if we turn it this way? Do we get to see it anymore? Not really, but it is kind of pretty. And when you open the bag, you'd be able to see it. That's kind of nice. I think I like that idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nothing to it but to glue it. And like I said, this was just a found object. It was I guess it's a throwaway. They use it as packing. They put all of the CNC parts come in this. And my husband gets bunches of them. I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, you like those? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, please save them. They're so cool. So I ran a bunch through some texture fades, and then I just have them to use now, which is wonderful. My 2.0 room, my counter's got Formica on it now. It's getting close to being done. I'm so excited. Okay, I actually really like this a lot. Look at that. You can see that little pocket in there. Is there sound? Oh no, I hope so. I don't know what YouTube is doing to me today. Let's see. Yeah, that's good for Sharon. You finished your prep today, too. Turkey's in the brine. Stuffing is made. Rainbow Jello is done. Pumpkin rolls are done. Yippee! Woohoo! Your awesome daughter-in-law are doing the rest. That's great. You have sound. Okay, good. Somebody has sound. That's awesome. Sound is going in and out. I'm sorry, tomorrow. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I haven't done anything crazy, as far as I know. All right, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of ink around. We're going to inky around. And I could cut this open to make another pocket. Or I might cut the top and we could have a top pocket. I think I like the idea of a top pocket. And again, this is just a bag. This is some packaging that some of my husband's parts for his machine came in here. And I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. He was like, there's tape on it and everything. I'm like, perfect. Oh, man. But look how beautiful. Check my Bluetooth. I don't have any Bluetooth on, my friend. No Bluetooth. Does say. There. Testing. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Oops. Yeah, nope. I don't know. I don't have a Bluetooth hooked to it. Okay. Well, I made it this far without making a mess, but I can't make it much further. Yeah, my grandbabies run off with my wipes around here. I found a pack, though. We're good. All is good. Beautiful. You went out and refreshed. It's better now. Okay, yeah, so go out and come back. Your dog is literally under your feet. You can't move. He's yeah, my dog is tired because the babies were here and she goes and just kind of checks out. So did the cats. The cats we're all tired. It's like the grandparents' hangover. It's kind of funny. They've run us a little ragged. Okay, let's see. Oh, I wanted to cut this top open. So let's do that. So this one's going to open here on the side. And then we'll just cut this top piece open. Whoops, I got glue. Okay, so just like this, we're just going to cut this little top piece off. We could use our trimmer, but honestly, it's just such a tiny little sliver just to open it up. And just on the one side. So now we have a little pocket up here, and then this will go in. We don't need to glue or anything down here. If you're a sewer, you could definitely sew some down here. I would love to do that, but my sewing machine and I are taking a break, as most of you know. All right, let's see. I had some little scraps of paper. I think they're underneath here. Let's find them. Let's see what we've got. This is also part of the collection. Now, like I said, I don't usually scrap with these ladies, so I don't know if that works for me. I've got envelopes here. I've got all kinds of things. Oh, yes, that's right. I wanted to put these envelopes in the book, too. Look how beautiful these are. These are vintage Hallmark ones, and they're vintage, I know, because they came with some cards that were vintage, and this is like stickied there, but I think that would make a really fun page. Now you can put these in this way. Let's see if it fits. Let's take a look at these envelopes. We're not really done with this little bag here, but we'll put it to the side until I find the cover that, or the piece of paper we'd like to put in there. And then I'm not too worried about this because I'll put a backing on that too. I'm not happening with the white, so that will eventually be covered up here too. And who knows, maybe it will be covered up by envelopes. And this is kind of too big, I think. But we can always go this way and fold it like this. And that makes for a shorter pocket. And I do like that idea. And again, we could have pockets at the top, up here, or we could have one at the side or one at this side. We could do 2 side pockets. That might be nice. So this would have to seal. Let's go ahead and seal it up. It's got that yucky adhesive, and you can tell it's aged because it's like so yellow and kind of crunchy feeling. Definitely don't need it to be anything weird. Who knows what they put, you know, how they made envelopes or adhesive or whatever back in the day. Okay, I do like this. I think I might put her here. And then we can decide if we want pictures or pockets at the side. Was going in and out for me too. Hope it helped. Sorry, girls. I don't know what's going on. Hope it's fixed for everyone. Let's see. I really like these numbers at the top, so I'm going to keep those. We're going to lose a little bit off the bottom here. And that'll be all right. And I'm just going to leave it straight at the top. Sometimes I rip it jagged. Sometimes I try to tear it straight. I'm just going to leave it as it printed up there. And we'll put this on one of our pockets here. And then I have more envelopes, and I will do another one. Super easy to add little pockets. And I've got lots of tags from this collection, so it'll be great. And this could actually just wrap around here. It won't be much to wrap around, really, but we could do it anyways. And then our pocket could be at the top. And this lady won't be lost, really. She'll still be there. She'll just be kind of peeking in here from the side. I'm okay with that. I kind of like that. Okay, so let's glue this down, and then we'll make sure we have the crease right. And then we'll make our pocket after I've got it covered up. Because then otherwise I will have to keep punching each and every time. Recomputing. All right. Oh, YouTube, what are you doing? I had a hard time getting in here. It looks like there's been an update or something because everything kind of looked different for posting a short. It took me there first. And I was like, no, I don't want a short. I want to do a live. So I don't know what it's doing today. All right, so I'll put this here, and I might tear this out. And when I covered the rest of this with something, that'll just be like a little piece. I could even put, oh, look how pretty this is against this envelope. That is stunning. I love it. But do I want that there? I could make a little paper clip that clips on here. That might be nice. Yeah, I could do that. But if it's going to be a top pocket, that would be tough. Or we could punch out the lady. That feels kind of sad, really. But I'll probably just make it a top pocket. All right, let's cut it so I know what we're doing here. We're doing 2 top pockets. The struggle is real with the choices. All right, how's everybody staying hydrated tonight? I have had some coffee, I've had some water, and I'm just about done with this new Monster Zero that I found at Safeway yesterday. It's the Ultra Wild Passion, and it's 0 sugar. I don't know. It has all kinds of other things in it. I don't like. I'm not affiliated or anything. I just drink them. I know it probably has all kinds of bad stuff, but I did give up drinking soda, so there has to be something, right? Okay, I think this one I want to put on one of these because I think this color looks really good against this blue. So I'm gonna still open this. Yeah, we'll open it. Water for you, Diana. Good job. Do any of you guys make corn pudding for Thanksgiving? We love it. We'll be making that tomorrow. We make kind of a sweeter version. It's kind of a custard. It's not like a cornbread. It's kind of like a custard. And we love it. My girls love it. Even my stepson likes it, which is odd because he doesn't normally like all that kind of stuff. My husband's not a huge fan, though. Never heard of it. Oh, I'll have to post a recipe. My mother-in-law found it in a magazine somewhere, and she wanted some new things for us to try, and it turned out to be one of the kids' favorites. She tried 3 or 4 of them first, and this is the one that's stuck. It's like a custard. Oh, that's great. And then this one can wrap around. Oh, I love this. Okay. I think I'm going to line this one up with the bottom because it's got a straight edge there. So I'm going to put glue over here. And then we'll have 2 envelopes to go in here with pockets. Pockets for all of these tags and wonderful library card-like things. And then hopefully on Saturday, I'll be caught up with Tamara and I can put some ephemera in here. I'm sure she already has a book. I watched part of the live, but I was on so many meds, I just kind of zonked out and I couldn't really see anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure what stage her book is in, but I'm sure it's more advanced than mine. All right. And that will wrap around and I can just put this like that and I can glue something else in there if I want to. I love that. Okay, so let's glue it down. And then we'll have a top pockets again here, which is great because then I've got one for each signature. Now your signatures don't have to be the same. They can be whatever you want them to be. And the signatures are basically just the sections of your book or like a chapter. So this is one group. This is one group. So that's my signatures. And this will go in. I love this. Okay, let's cut off the top. We can cut the top off of this one just a little bit more since my paper was kind of short. There we go. And we can ink that up. Get rid of these little scraps that I have everywhere. Okay, we decided on this one. This one's already done. I love this one. I kind of want it to go towards the front. I've got all the fun things in this side here, but look how pretty this is. Ah, and look how pretty that looks. So, you know, this is that piece of tape that my husband was like, it's all taped up. It's grungy. It's weird. I'm like, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so there goes my envelopes. And I think I'll put a notch up here once I've got it figured out. Let's do that. Do I have that technology right this minute? I have things in one room and things in another room. And oh boy. Okay, I've got a 1-inch circle. Let's do it. It'll be a little smaller of a divot, but that's all right. Ah, there we go. Punched through all the layers. You don't have to. You can punch through just the top layer and leave a solid backing if you want. But I kind of want the tag to be visible on both sides when I put it in there, or the little journaling card or whatever I choose to put in there. And let's get some ink going. I have been loving using this prize ribbon with it. And the other cool thing about doing a slipped spine is that if you find, you know, later as you're working on your journal, maybe this page, this envelope thing isn't really working, or it doesn't really go, or you don't really like it, you can take it out and you can also add new things in. So I think it's great. Perfect solution to getting started. A lot of people say, you know, how do I get started making a journal? And this really, I think, is a great way. You can start just by making an envelope journal. I have a lot of videos on that if you're new. And even if you're not new, sometimes it's fun to just watch those earlier stages when, you know, we made things a little simpler. I know as I have grown along my journey, I'm not sure how many books I've made by now. I need to count them. I have boxes and boxes of books here that are mostly done, but not quite. I have fear of finishing a book syndrome, because then I have to decide what I do with it. Is it a gift? Is it mine? Does it get sold? What happens to it? And sometimes I grow attached to them. They're like, you know, pieces of my heart. My art went in there. And yeah, I am going to start changing things up, though, in my Facebook group. Starting at the end of December, it'll be free to join. And that is where I'm going to do a lot of my sales and things like that. So it won't be out on the main page. So you'll have to join me in my group at the end of December. Like I said, I'm stopping the subscription group. And it will just be open to all. And it will be where I offer my sales and special things. I don't know that I'll go live in there every Friday like I have been. But it'll be a little different. We'll do all kinds of things in there. We're going to have waffle events, if you know what that is. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you'll come and find out. And we're going to have scoop sales and stuff in there and all the fun things. So it'll be great. All right, let's see if I've got some more pages here. I'm sitting on a stack. That can go in. Oh, look at this beautiful page. I love this one. Okay. All right, scraps, come on. There we go. My hands are a mess. All right, so I'm super glad we're getting some pages in this book. Ooh, look at this one. I love that. So let's, ooh, this one's really pretty too. I love the butterflies. Oh, yes, these are great. So I can glue these back to back. I love these books. I think I might cut along here and make that a pocket. How pretty is that going to be? I have to decide what's going on the backs of these. And of course, I told it no white line, but I'm getting them. So go ahead and cut these down, and then these will all be in this book. And they're all absolutely gorgeous. I just love them. I think these ones are Mandy's. I love both collections, and they by both of the ladies, and they really go well together. So I think it's going to be a really great project at the end, whenever that is. Like I said, fear of finishing. Anybody else have that? I just feel like, I don't know, I don't want to get rid of them. Okay, here we go. Now I can do it if I have a custom order or something. Maybe it's because I tell myself I'm making it for so-and-so, and I want to make it how they want it and how they might like it. And you know, it's custom for them. And I know from the very beginning, that's what's going to happen, and it's okay. But otherwise, I get a little, I don't know, I get too attached. Too attached to my projects. Okay. I cut off a little more on that edge than I really wanted to, but that's okay. I'm cutting a couple papers at a time, which is kind of risky because I don't know if they're fully going to line up or not, but we're going to see. And then I'm going to have to cut them down even more to fit the book, but we'll get there. And this is like some of the tedious stuff that goes on usually behind the scenes. Sometimes people will make a reel or whatever because it's just kind of, you know, not exactly exciting to watch, but it's part of the process for sure. Okay, so, and then I'll probably take packaging paper or some coffee dyed paper to back these, because these are just printed on regular printed paper. I know some of the creators out there, oh, what happened? Come on, trimmer, be good. Some of the creators out there print on photo paper. I haven't really gotten into doing that. I know it looks beautiful, but I feel like mine turned out pretty good. I'm happy with them if my trimmer would cooperate. Must be the syndrome you have too. Hi, Regina. Fear of finishing. I'm serious. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't want my projects to go away. I know I just want to keep making them, which is a problem because now I've got so many. They don't fit on my bookshelves. I'm getting some new shelves in my room, though, and once I've got my new room, once I've got everything in there situated, I'll post some pictures, and I'm hoping to put many of my journals on display in that room. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then, you know, if I need to work on something for a theme or whatever, I'm hoping I can draw from some of those books and maybe work on finishing them. Okay. And I need to do tons and tons of flip throughs. I have so many projects that I've made, and it's funny because people say, I don't know how to make this. Maybe there's a YouTube video, and I'm like, I have one. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I never made a video of it, so I need to get on it. I love this looks like old newspaper ads. Ooh, what does that say? Oh, I thought it said poison. Nope, it says Ralston. All right, cool. This one looks like a family tree. Kind of fun. And here, you know, this is not my people, but we could put some of my people over that, or we can just take it out and put a butterfly there, whatever we want to do. Not too worried about that. How many did I do? I did 3. Not bad, but I need to make sure they are the right size here. I think this will work. That makes them about, oops, makes them about 5.5, or is that going to be too long? I think they're still too big. And then they have to trim down here too. Yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. Hope they're getting some holiday prep done if it's your holiday. And if it's not, I hope you're enjoying your evening. I think, Chris, are you in summer? I always get confused what season you are. I can barely keep track of what season I am because it rains here, and then it's sunny, and then it's freezing. I don't know what the weather is. My body aches, though. I know that for sure. All right, let's do this. We're going to cut this down. We're going to cut 3 at a time. We're going to be really brave. Try to get it really straight. And if it doesn't turn out exactly perfect, that's all right, too. And then these will be great for some paper clips. It's summer there. That's what I thought. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. And then a lot of times I'll leave my ends long, which looks really weird when you put it in the book. But I love it because then I can decide if I want to roll them over and have a nice pretty edge, or if I just want to trim them down, or if I want to make a little flippity out thing. How do I want these to go? Maybe this will be like the fun center of the signature. So we can turn this one inside out. And you can actually glue these papers back to back like this. Like we could just glue it like this and it'd be one. Or you can put them in however you see fit. So think I want these ones to go back here. Let's put them around this lady. There we go, just like that. And let's see what it looks like when it closes. Is it too long? Actually, it's not too long. All right, cool. I'll take that. That means less cutting. Okay, this one I'll put in here, maybe right behind all of this stuff. We could actually put it in this way and glue it over this other one. That could be our page. Let's see. So it could go like that. And this could glue to this, which would be kind of nice. All right, is anybody who's in their Christmas crafting mode? I know some people really have to be because they got lots of makes they need to get done. I saw Sharon, a Craft With Me Sharon B, the other day on Facebook making her granddaughter some beautiful earrings. Little cute little charms and fun things for them to wear. So that's fun. Love that. I haven't fully started Christmas makes yet. I don't know. I think I'm in disbelief. Somebody said it was raining, kind of raining and snowing today. And I was like, what? And then I'm like, well, it is November. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pages to go in here. I know I have tons of pages to go in here, and this will be great to get them all off my desk. So let's cut into it. And I'm happy using these blues and purples again. I am really, this year I've done a lot of blues and purple things. You need to start Christmas blanket. That sounds good. Nice and cozy. I used to make scarves for Christmas. I tried to make one a month all year long on loom knitting. I'm not a crocheter. I wish I was, but I understand how to make a chain, and I don't understand any of the rest of it. Like, okay, whatever. You guys can have your crocheting. I just, and everybody who does it, they're like, oh, you just do like this. Like, yeah, I know, but I don't think I could see the stitches well enough now to do it. And then they say, well, you just feel with your hands. Well, my hands don't really have a lot of feeling either because I have neuropathy really bad. So I don't think crochet is for me. I think I am just fine being a nifty knitter, and that'll be my jam. All right, let's cut this white edge off of here. And I've got a little left on the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to have to cut the bottom off just a little bit anyways. So that's okay. Now, some people, when they're cutting off these white strips, they keep them and they stamp on them, make little snippets, things of that nature. These ones are really tiny, actually. So I'm not too worried about that. I don't know if I can even cut these thinnish ones. We'll lift our blade and start in the middle and see if that helps. Nope, it did not. It did not help. So finicky with the little pieces. All right, we'll use the scissors. My other Fiskars would do it no problem, but I don't know where it is right now. This one always gives me fits. And my other trimmer is in the other room. Kind of how things are right now. Half's in here, half's in there. I've got to figure out where things are going to go. But it's under construction right now. So there is sawdust all over, and Formica is sharp and edgy and hasn't been finished yet. So it's getting there, though. It's looking really great. I'm excited. Got some things organized really great. My stamps are in a wonderful state. The best they've ever been in. My Stampers Anonymous stamps. I can really see them to use them, which is awesome. Okay, we're going to need that trimmer one more time, I think. I'm going to fold all of these in half, and then we'll decide how long we need to trim them off. I love all of the things up here, and like even if you don't want to use these you can cover this with a photo or journaling things or something. Yes, progress in 2.0. That's right. And these, you can cut along these lines and put little tags in here that look like little books, or you could even print this again and make it so that the books come out. They have little cards on them. I might do that. You used to knit a bunch of things though not for Christmas, just in general. Oh, that's cool. I tried knitting. I knitted a scarf. It looked kind of pathetic, and it took me so long. That was before I ever had blind like I am now. I had glasses. I've had glasses since I was 6 years old, so long time. And I don't know, nifty knitting is just so much faster, and I can set it down and pick it up, and I think that's what's great. I even taught my girls to nifty knit. We have tons of looms. In fact, I need to sell some because I don't use them all anymore. And the only thing is I have a blanket loom, and I've been working on it forever. It feels like it's 200 loops that you have to make to go one round. So it takes forever. You should try arm knitting. Yes, I've seen that. My one daughter, Mariah, the one that has the babies, she used to finger knit, and she loved that a lot. I just love yarn too. I have to be really careful because I get yarn problems. I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that feels so great. I need to buy it. And then it just sits here because I've got so many projects going. So there's that. And I think I saw my friend Tamara put some little spinners here, and I think I might just do that too. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pages. This one got, I think, 1 or 2 pages. And I'll shrink this to the length, and then I'm going to have to take care of all of these white papers because I'm not having it. Not digging the white. And if you don't like all the white edges too, you can take your ink and ink the edges of those papers, and it makes them look so great. Haven't done that recently. Yeah, knitting is fun. Working with yarn is so great. I love it. I tried to knit a scarf. I made one, but man, did it look like it. It looked like it was a Swiss cheese stitch, if there is such a thing. Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't give it to anyone. I was kind of ashamed, actually. I was proud and ashamed all at the same time because I was proud that I actually did it. I made one using knitting needles. But man, it looked a little pitiful. I used to watch this group of ladies when I would go to coffee night at Starbucks. I used to watch this group of ladies. It was so fun because they were all different ages. And I just thought how great crafting is, that it brings people of all ages together, young and old, and they were teaching each other things, and they were making projects, and every Tuesday they showed up there and they would knit and show each other projects and stitches and all the things. I think there was some crocheters too. It was just so cool to see. Okay, so this one has this feather here. I cut off most of the pen, which kind of is a bummer. But we can always print that part again, or we can put a pocket there or something of that nature. So it's not a worry, not a bother. I want to put like 2 of these and 2 of those, and I have one that has more pages already. Let's see. There. Okay, so I really love this one. It has the time. And this is kind of cool too. Kind of reminds me of like some kind of Roman time or something. So Leah, I forgot to tell you, you've got like a minute and a half left. Oops. Normally I'm telling Leah, get ready. So this is our, no, it's about time. This is our Wednesday night Artistry Collective night. And now we're going to head on over to Make All the Things with Me and see what Leah's working on her craft desk and see how her Turkey Day prep is going, since we are on the eve of Thanksgiving in the United States. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope that however you spend it, whether you're alone, just know that you can watch videos here and you're not truly alone. And you know, if you don't have family, find someone. One of my friends posts on his Facebook all the time that he has food at his house. His house is warm and has food, and anyone's welcome to join him. And I think that's just so sweet and truly what Thanksgiving is all about. So, you know, if you don't have someone, find someone. There's someone out there, and I'm sure they would love to host you and have you at their house. So, yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. Even if you do Friendsgiving or whatever you call it, I hope it's wonderful, and I will check in with you guys hopefully next week. Thanks, everybody. Head on over to Make All the Things with me, and be sure to hit that like, subscribe, follow, and all the YouTube things. And I'll see you guys next time.